Now we are going to be talking about the AOP uf3 Oki. Now, this is how it will look like. Now, your guaranteed follow-up for this is AOP 4. And as you can see, it only dealt 11 damage as a follow-up. And yes, F212 with 3 plus 4, UB4 are much stronger, but I want you to see the potential of this move on the wall. Now, the first benefit of this is you can use it to preserve your heat. Now let's try to do this. Now, as you can see, your heat did not deplete. You can still have a few more hip 2s or hip 3s or however you want to use it, but this is a great way to conserve your heat. Now we are in a fight. I will show you how you use it, and you will see that I won't be even using my F212 here, but I will still win the round. So I put the enemy. So the Eddie did high power crush and I AOP'd it. But sadly, I went for AOP 1-4. But that's fine because I don't think about what is happening. I need to think on what to do next. So it's a splat. Now I went for my while standing to hold to kind of lift, and then I went to neutral to get my one hit tornado, which is UB3. Now, if I do my F212 here, it won't be guaranteed. So, I did my AOP UF3-1 and the Oki starts. I went for my AOP 4 and then I instantly go for my RDS. It's just the way I play. But going to the stance gives me enough time for the enemy to wake up. Okay, because as I've shown you earlier in the video, if I do it a little bit early, then my moves will whiff. Now, I went for my instant while standing 3 to give me my +3 back. And then I continue the pressure with my DB3 to give me a +2. Okay, hit or not, it's a +2. Now, this is my DF2 3 because of the plus, I was able to make it an I-12 instead. Right? You could say that I could use my F212 here, but I went for my UB3 and my AOP UF3-1, and then I will finish the enemy with AOP 4. And yes, it killed the enemy, but you can see that I have that much heat left. If this is earlier in the round, then you can see how much heat you are saving just by doing the Oki. Okay? Now we are back at practice mode, and I will show you what Oki moves you can use to continue your pressure. Now first, of course, is the AOP 4. Now most of them will go side Ukami after this, so that's why I did the RDS or B3 plus 4 in order to give me time for it. So for example, let's try if we set the enemy to Ukami. You can see? Now if I try a move there, what will happen? You saw that my move whiffed, right? Now, when it comes to this, you don't always need to go for your B3 plus 4. You can be creative with it, but make sure that they are slow moves. So I'll give you an example. So we will do the same thing, but we will go for DF3. And its speed is slow enough it to be an Oki on the wall. Okay? So now let's set the enemy again to not set, and then we will go for the next one, which is AOP F4. I am repeating this many times now, but it will flip your enemy when you hit them, right? So it will flip them again. So here, you can actually force them to do something because you can do infinitely like this. Now, what will happen if I wake up kick after AOP F4? Now, you saw what happens when I try to wake up kick in that situation. So AOP 1 plus 2 is a good follow-up for it because it can be a CH launcher after AOP F4. Okay, so That's one of the uses of AOP f4 and how you can use it as an Oki. Now, you can also do your AOP 2-1 if you want. It's up to you. It's really up to you. Another thing that you could do is doing a jump and go for a fast move and homing move like a generic throw. You can also do this by transitioning to your RDS. Let's try that. And it is enough distance to throw your enemy. But if you are scared that they might backdash, then you could go for your RDS homing throw. Right? And you can continue the chain of setups again. Another thing that you could do is doing AOP 1+2. This is a good counter for spring attacks, but take note that this will become a tornado after. Okay? Now let's try with the wake up kick. You can see that it kind of hit them grounded instead of the counter hit. So I think it's the same with mid kick, but let's see if it will be a counter hit. Yeah. So in that way, after that they will always think of their options again.